We are a week into the new month, and I would like to share with you one of the things that I do to make sure we are calling on the right customers at the right time. With over 1,000 customers, this is critical. I use Power BI to analyze my Sage 50 sales data and maintain 3 customer segments. These segments are customers that make up this month's sales forecast, customers that have recently done more business than expected, and customers that have recently done less business than expected. In the background, every night, Power BI reanalyzes all of my Sage 50 sales data and updates answers to these questions. So these segments do change slightly every day, as does my business. I have a report page in Power BI that shows this, and I use it as a key part of my weekly sales meeting. What we see is that our forecast for this month is currently 366k. This is not a target or a budget, but it is what my Power BI model is predicting will be the month-end result based on historical sales patterns and sales month to date. The main chart shows the customers that Power BI expects to deliver this number in descending order of contribution. These are in green. The black bars show customers with sales above expectations in the last 28 days, and the red bars show customers with sales below expectations in the last 28 days. These additional bars indicate customers that have recently changed their buying patterns and therefore could have an impact on this month's forecast and are most certainly worth a call. The size of these black and red bars are not the actual sales, but the amount that the customer was above or below their expected sales range. I have included in the bottom right a chart that shows how much of the forecast Power BI expects each sales rep to deliver. A slicer lets me filter the report by sales rep so that we can get a good idea of which customer each sales rep needs to focus on and why. Slicing this by rep in Power BI, we can now see a customized forecast and customer list for each individual rep. So if we look at Lisa first, we see a forecast of 176k for the month and no major recent surprises. Now contrast this with Michelle. We can see that out of her top 12 customers, there were 2 significantly above and 2 significantly below expectations in the last 4 weeks. We know about one of these, Advanced Care RX Pharmacy, where there was a product issue last month. But what about the others? So, in addition to a regular call around of her top customers, Michelle can now be guided to probe certain customers to understand better what might be behind these behavioural changes. We can also prepare her better by using Power BI to drill down into our Sage 50 sales data to see if we think the changes are more product or customer related. We will look at this in more detail in other videos, so why not subscribe to this channel and receive the story as it unfolds. Taking this approach, we have a clear agenda to follow for our weekly sales meeting, and my reps have a clear agenda to follow with their customers. We can maintain a priority call list, continuously validate the month's forecast, and identify what we need to do to deliver our very best results. What would your Sage 50 sales data tell you about your business and your customers? How could it help you to drive your sales meetings and your customer calls? Why not give it a try?